Hello, my most amazing artists. Welcome back to art class. So today we are going to be doing this optical illusion flag, wavy American flag. I'm going to show you step by step how to do it, so don't get frustrated. And we're going to be learning about value. Value is the light and darkness of a color that will give form. Okay, so if you work your optical illusion right, it should look like your flag is going waving in and out. So have fun with this. Watch the video. You'll learn exactly how to do it, and I'll be here to help you along the way. Have a great time. Okay, let's get started. So for this project, you're going to need a ruler, you're going to need a pencil, you're going to need a Sharpie, and then you're going to need some markers to color with later on. Now, we've talked about value in the past, and I've showed you in my paintings about how we're going to use value to push things into the distance. But in this case, we're going to use value. It's going to push things in the distance, but it's going to be more like using it to create form. So we're going to start at about, 3 inches over the top. And we're going to kind of make these V's. We're going to leave a little space at the bottom, and I'm going to make like that. Again, I'm going to come over, and yours does not have to be perfect like mine, so mine's not going to be perfect. All of them are going to be a little different, and if a flag is waving in the wind, then the folds are going to be different every second or so that the wind blows. So you don't have to worry about everything being perfect for this optical illusion work. In a lot of ways, this is like the optical illusion we did last year, black and white, only this time we're going to use it to create an American flag. So from this point, I'm going to go and I'm just going to make 3 curves. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to do about the same spot on the other side. Doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, this is looking like the cones that we did in the black and white project last year. All right, so from this, I'm going to make an upside down curve, kind of like an upside down rainbow. And again on the side, an upside down curve. And you want to kind of try and make the curve about the same amount of curviness at each spot. Okay, so this one, since this was an up curve, what do you think this one's going to be? It's going to be a down curve. Well, I'm going to skip this one, and I'm going to come down just to the middle one, and I'm going to make a curve that ends here, and a curve that ends here. So now we've used the line properly to get the thing drawn out. The next step is to put our stars in, because this little corner right here is going to be where our stars are. If you need help drawing stars, I just draw the normal star. If you need help with that, just let me know. I just scattered mine in different spots. You don't have to worry. And we'll get those lines out of the middle of it after a little while. So now I'm going to take a Sharpie. I'm going to outline all of my lines. All right. The next step is to color it. So I am going to fast forward through this part of the video, and then I will catch up with you after I'm done coloring. Okay, so now it's starting to look like an American flag, but it still doesn't really look like it is a waving flag. To do the optical illusion, we have to add some value to it. Values are the shadows, the lights and the darks the lights and the darks that we add to a project to give it its form. So I'm going to take a pencil here. I'll go back and forth along the edge. Oh, you don't have to do the red yet, just on the white. And I'm going to put a little bit of gray smudge in it. Then I'm going to take my hand, smudge it all out. And what that does, it puts a little bit of a shadow right on that edge. Because the graphite should smear. And already it looks like, okay, this is getting darker because it's going down deeper. So I'm going to go do the same thing here. And you don't want to, you want to leave some of it pure white on the top, so you don't want to go too far. That's about, this one might be a little too far, but I'm going to smear it out. Smear that out with my finger. And already you can, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it looks like that's starting to get some curve in it, some wave in it. And you can just keep playing with it until you get the right amount of brightness and darkness that you like. Now, the problem with the red is that pencil's not going to do it. So we could try a couple of things. I'm going to go back in and go back over right against the side. And if you put that little more red in there, it should darken that. So you want to darken all along those lines. That will darken the value there and make it seem like it's going down the page. You can just keep layering in red until it gets darker. And there you have it. You have this nice wavy looking effect. You can go in here if you want and you can erase the middle of your stars out to make them a little bit brighter. Again, you can put more than 3 stars in there. So you can play with this till your heart's content and get yours to looking nice and 3D wavy, 3-dimensional optical illusion flag.